Hi, my name is Anand. In this demonstration, I would be showing you on this forensics lab discovering and extracting hidden forensic material on computers using OSForensics. So the download link is given. The OSForensics suite effectively simplifies the task of analyzing vast amounts of data on live systems and storage media with an easy to use modular interface. OS forensics includes tools that can identify evidence material in seconds, such as searching for a particular file name, as well as more sophisticated tools for identifying harder to locate digital evidence artifacts, such as tracing incriminating data in deleted files. Not only this, it can also, you can take an image of the volume, or even you can make a backup of that, you can restore, etc. Many tools are applied in this OS forensics. Let me go ahead into the website first. So this is the download website where you can download this, even the older version also. I have already downloaded to my folder, which is called as OS forensics. This is pretty simple. You can install straightforward. Say next. I accept. Say next. Okay. Say next. Install. So this is the main screen. Continue using the free screen, free version. Okay. So this is the main dashboard of the opening screen. You can see start. This is how we can start. Manage a case, file name search. So we will start with the manage case. Okay. So we can create a new case name. I can give as maybe I can give as a case 1. Investigator, my name is Anand. Organization star. Contact details, I can give my email ID or something like this. Okay. The default drive, maybe like I can say C colon, or the default location where I want to keep my forensic files. So I'll keep it on my desktop, which is on my forensic folder. Okay. So this is my case folder. That's all. So now that's okay. So the case is created. The first step is created. If you have already a saved one, you can import a case. Okay, now next one is file name search. So in this file name search, I can select, whatever the type of image files which are relatively so and so, I can say, and select the folder, maybe colon, or you can select even a folder also. And say search. There are number of JPG files where you can see. Okay. You can even click one of them. You can even click one of them and see whether this is image or not. Yeah, Mac, something like this. Okay, there are several image files. Now what I can do is I can create an index file of all the various type of files which I want. This is a 5-step procedure. I can select whatever the types, whether if I want emails, images, or maybe plain text files or something like that, and say next. Okay, the whole drive, or you can specify a particular drive, yes, or a specific folder. I will do a specific folder, maybe of C colon or E colon hard drive. Maybe I'll say for these tools, because I have several files in this. Okay, and you can also click advanced options. You can see if there is a file missing, you can add a type of file which you want to do. You can say add and then give the extension type of file, and then you can add extensively. So and say okay, say next. So index title, we can give whatever is the name, index title. So these are all the files. Start indexing. So it starts. This is the fourth step. Okay. So it's going through. It will take some time depending on the size and volume. So all the files it will index. Okay, indexing done. You can see this. Now you can go to the next one. So you can select whatever the by name you can select, or maybe by file type you can select. You can see this from the index. It will my index. It will search all the files which are there, all the JPGs and whatever. Okay, you can select or open the view contents of that file, images, emails. It has aggregated basically. You can see this. Okay, now the recent activity. You can search all the activities based on what all activities which has been performed. So search all items. Okay, okay. You can see these are the activities which has been done recently. Activity or reporting which has been performed. Now let me see this deleted file search. If I want to view any deleted files, yes, I can say search. It will show all the deleted file contents. These are all the deleted file contents. I can also view something which is healthy ones which are there, excellent or good or all files, and say search. It will show. Okay, so these are all the deleted files from my system, from my C drive. You can see for other drives also as needed. Okay, you can ask images means it will show only images file out of all the drive which is there. These are all the images. Okay, the next one is mismatch file search. So this I will tell you one important thing in mismatch is some people what they do is they rename the files. So this one it will search based on the file type. I will show you uh, of one of the directory. I had renamed all those files. So here in tools, I can say in image files. I have some image files in this. I want to see all the mismatch image files. You see this, there is one file called as with extension .png. It is a JPEG. Images.text.txt, but still it is a JPG image. You can see .text. This is called as image mismatch. It verifies the file type and then it shows it is the raw or a raw file. Okay, still it is a JPG file. In this way, this mismatch file search will be shown across the entire folder. Okay, and next one is the memory viewer. So this is how the memory basically starts from the system areas and then it goes application, operating system, and of course the user data areas. Everything is displayed here. And what is the size which is being used, and protection is read write or read only, or if it is system areas it will define system. Okay, so and the free memory also will be shown at the bottom. You can see this is the free memory, and in between if there is anything free, the memory which is shown across. Next one is the raw disk viewer. So this is very important. So yeah, it is scanning the drive. Okay, you can see this in hexadecimal format. Here you can see the disk information which contains about 512 bytes sector. Each sector is total sectors and the capacity of this particular C drive. The total disk is 223 GB, C drive is 97 GB. That's what is being displayed. Okay, and the type of file system. This is the complete information which is there along with the serial number, and cluster size is 4K, and total clusters are this many, uh, 2 followed by, and the physical sectors, the logical sectors information, where is the path, and this is the system file. Okay, they're very important for this particular one to understand about the disk information. Okay, so if you want, you can search anything which is specific, so which will be displayed across. Now next is the passwords. It will show all the passwords which are, especially the plain text passwords. If it is there, you can see the URLs, but of course most of the passwords which are there are encrypted, so it's not showing, and browser is also more, secured, so it's not able to. Otherwise, your Windows passcodes, everything will be shown across. Retrieve hashes. So here, this is password protected. Otherwise, we can see this LM or NTLM passwords which are there, and it can be displayed. Of course, you can even generate the rainbow tables and then crack the real password, alphanumeric or numeric, and you can specify the hash value. Okay, so this is about, the next one is the system information. So here you can see the system information of all various activities, and of course once you run, you can even see the result. So here there are various commands which are there. You can say go. All commands are a specific command. If you want, you can run basic DOS commands. If you want, you can run getmac or something like that. Basic system information, CPU info, go. So all the results will be stored in this results box. You can see, get the CPU info, get memory info. Very nice. Forensic tool. One go, you will be able to know everything in this particular. You can see the information, network information, and many other things. Not only this. Okay, you can see. System information. These are the commands which will be getting executed. Okay, and otherwise, if I want to see all commands, means you can see all commands, but it will take a long time. It will take a long time. So you can say go, and you can even get the results. You can stop the results, exit. Okay, you can see one by one it gets executed. IP config, the IP may information, all the information gets stored. Okay, this is about the system information. So I create a hash table. Like you can see, for a file, the beauty of this is you can create a hash for a file, for a volume, or for a text. So I'll demonstrate for a file. You can select any file which you want. Suppose if I have created a file called as maybe a training, just say open, and create whatever is the type. Most popularly is MD5 for Linux. Okay, all Linux operating systems, even SHA2, in SHA1, you can create and say calculate. So this is the hash value. This is the hash value. Metadigest 5. Okay, so even you can do for a volume also. I'll try to show you for a volume F drive, which is 1 GB, and you can say calculate. So it's calculating and it is demonstrating. So this will be mainly used for the data integrity, to check the data integrity, whether anything, even once you take a backup of the drive from the original drive, you can even verify the entire volume integrity is properly copied or not. Okay, so even once you make a backup or restore, this will be helpful. For a text file also, if any manipulations has been done, even a single character, it will be showing this hash value. What I'll do is I can create a new database. I'll say maybe database name is star. Okay, so in this star I can create a new set. I can specify what I need to do. I can say browser, or I can say a product type is operating system. Okay, manufacturer, I can say Microsoft. Set type, okay, good. Operating system is maybe I can say Windows, and the set name is maybe I can give like name name of the hash set, testing version, I can say standard, and I can select the folder for the new hash set. Okay, so I will select this PC. Maybe I can do for EY colon and say something like tools, and maybe image file, say okay, any hash set for the complete create. So it is done. You can see this. So for the operating system, this is the hash sets are applicable for each and every folder. It has done in a single go. Okay, so now if you want, you can create a signature. I mean, create a signature start folder. I will say for E column. No, sorry, F column I will do. And say okay, and say start. So where should I store the signature file? I can store on my desktop forensics. Okay, F drive. Yes, just finished. File size is 199 MB. Okay, so you can even explore. This is my signature file. Okay, now I can compare signature. If there is any manipulation, the signature will be mismatch. Now the next one is removable drive preparation. This is for target. Okay, create a drive image. This is very important. Okay. What I am going to do, I am going to create for a volume of F. You can create for any volumes. You can create. And what I can do is that I can store this on my forensic. I mean on my desktop. So I'll say this as F drive dot image file. So this will be used especially for the forensic investigation. Description: this is meant for investigation. Okay, location, I can say something like that. Any location. Status. Okay, create an image. So since this is 1 GB, it will take little time. If it is huge, then it will take more time. So once this is done, you can see a file which is getting generated in this F drive. You can see here F drive, exactly the same of I mean your F column, whatever is the size specification which is there. You see this F, this is 999 MB. The same thing, F drive is located. Okay, so now this is done. You can mount this image and view the files also. So the mount new the image file. I can select the image file from my desktop. I mean, which I have created just now. Forensics. Here is my F drive. Okay, and say whether if you want to make a read only, you can make a read only or read write. So you can give even a volume also. You can give even a volume. Yes, and say okay. So this is now G drive. This is drive now G drive. Let me see. So I'll go to G drive now. Exactly the same. This is mounted now. So in this way, you can create an image and mount it on a drive and see. But here this is read only. This is read only. All the files are there. If I try to create a new directory, sorry, no, I can't create any new directory. Or if I want to try to delete something, it will say sorry, no, it cannot be deleted. Sorry, it is write protected. If I, yeah, I can even see this dismount. Since I have mounted, I can dismount. Say yes. So the G drive is vanished now. Okay, so that is about what we call as create a drive and mount drive image, which we have done, mounting and dismounting, which we have done. A forensics copy. Okay, I want to make a forensics copy of a particular image file. What I'm going to do, I'm here, I'm selecting a folder, I mean from my E column, maybe what I will say as tools, I will say image files. This one I want to make a folder. Destination directory, I'll keep it on my desktop. Forensics, I'll say make a new folder. Temp, already I have, I think, temp. I'll use this temp or temp1. Okay, so now I can say start. So you see this, it's completely, it has copied into this forensic folder copy. So in this way, this OS Forensics is a collection of all various important tools, and they kept it in a single location. Uh, Members who wants to write or who wants to do forensics, especially for any kind of operating systems, or for like creating images, or maybe mounting the images, searching for files, kind of image files, verifying the integrity of a file, hash dumps, etc. So all these things are in a single location. So this is a very good tool for learning, I mean, the OS forensics. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Bye.